My name's Bryce Jarrett. I'm from Brisbane, Australia. I work as a camera salesman during the day as my part-time job, and then on the side I'm a dancer. Typical day for me would be pretty much starts off like any other work day. I'll get up, have breakfast, and just basically go to work. I'll do a full day of work. However, once that's over, instead of going home, I'll usually try and go work out at the gym, and then afterwards I'll eat my dinner, usually alone at a food court, before I start my dance practice. So at about 9 o'clock I'll go catch up with my crew, and then we'll practice our routines for our shows, and then I won't get back to bed until about 11, 12 a.m. and then I'll wake up and do it again. So it's a big day. So Swagger Mama is my sort of latest crew that I'm in, and I've been in it since 2012 when we formed. We're all from Brisbane. At least we all train in Brisbane. Initially, we've got actually a few guys from New South Wales, but now everyone lives in Brisbane. We're a professional dance crew. We were on a TV show called Australia's Got Talent in 2013, and yeah, we've been kind of trying to mooch off of the name as much as possible, get some gigs, make a bit of money, and yeah, we're still going. I guess what I'm known for in the crew is quitting my job on live TV, and how that all came about was a kind of a realization after our audition that if you're an act on TV, TV needs drama. TV needs a backstory, and we didn't really have a backstory apart from we were just some guys dancing, and we figured that's not very dramatic, so we better come up with something dramatic to make it a bit more entertaining for people. However, there wasn't really anything going wrong in anyone's life, and if there was, we didn't want to share it, so I had to come up with something. So I thought of the bright idea, because I was kind of unhappy working of where I was working as a car salesman. I figure, why don't I quit on live TV? I haven't seen that before. And then the crew was like, oh yeah, we'll try that out. And so I was like, all right, I'll do it. And then yeah, I kind of just grabbed the mic off of the host and just went for it. And I got a bit of support from Kyle Sanderlands, which was good. And that kind of made my decision feel a bit better, because I see him driving in Ferraris and Rolls Royces and all that every time he'll park in his space at the studio. And I figure he's probably got a lot of money, probably knows a few things about entertainment, so I will proceed to do what he tells me. So yeah, I quit my job. The point where I realized that I'd properly committed to my decision of quitting my job, it's when your bank account goes really low very rapidly. And I just moved out of my parents' house on my own, and I thought, oh yeah, I've got enough to tie me by. And I did have enough, but that dropped very quickly, and I thought, okay, this better be worth it. So after the show, it's an odd feeling, I guess. Once the show's all finished and there's nothing else to be done, you're left on your own to sort of make do with what you've got. In terms of trying to make like a career or something out of it, I couldn't go back to my job because I'd quit it. So I figured, well, I better make dancing work. We just kind of went into grind mode and to try and get some gigs. So yeah, tough. So yeah, I had to get another job afterwards because got to pay the bills, and no one knew who I was when I went to apply at these new jobs. So it's a bit of a funny feeling, I guess, going from TV to back to reality. I just try not to get a big head over it. I try to be as humble as possible, because as soon as you get an ego, you kind of plummet. So I kind of just got back to business and went, look, I'm still a guy who just a regular guy, so I've just got to pay the bills like everyone else. There is a bit of a struggle, I guess, trying to follow your dreams, especially when it's a road that's not really taken by many. So you can't really go to university to study how to do what we're doing. You can study dance, but it's still a tricky one. You've got to go on your own and find your own work as well. And I guess it's that kind of that struggle where you go, do I try and be an artist full time? It's so hard, and you just don't know if it's going to work. So what's keeping me going with the grind of being a dancer is it's a lot of fun. It's one of those things where I feel like I can't not do it. But actually, hasn't been a moment where I've really taken a big break. Getting a full-time job has taken time out of dancing, but I've always kept doing it. There is so much more before that overnight success, so much hard work before that, that, you know, it's an essential thing. So do something because you love it and you want to just grow in it, and then you never know what opportunity will be around the corner. I'd say my friends in the dance scene are a big motivator, because when you come to dance and you've got a really supportive and like this a psyched team, when they're just motivated, that rubs off on you and you just can't help but want to be a part of what they're doing. And yeah, I don't know, I just love it too much. So it's one of those things where it's hard to explain to people, but if you like it, I guess you just keep going because it just makes you happy, I guess. Yeah. Yeah.